Welcome to I've Had Worse, and today I'm trying one of my favourite beers. This is Rhymney Export. So excited. And I've held this one back. I got a beer box from the Rhymney brewery, and I bought the box because it had this in it, and I've held it back. I'm so excited. So it's 5% by volume, stonking 500ml bottle, and it is just, in my humble opinion, one of the best beers I've ever tasted.
When was the last time you had it?
Well, I was going to get round to that. It has been a couple of years since I've tasted it. And that's a couple of, and I've been on my beer journey now for just over a year. Tried a lot of beers with you guys, a lot of beers for the first time. So it will be really interesting to think of how it compares, what I think of it now, how it compares to the beers that I've been trying. Please don't. I don't want to knock it off its pedestal because I absolutely adore this beer. But let's give it a go. It might well have changed. Don't think so, but let's give it a go. It just said it's their strongest beer to date, which that's another thing that surprised me when I got their beer box. They're not big hitters. They're what I would call a sort of traditional working class beers. From the region of Rhymney, there's lots of foundrymen there. There was steelworks and coal mines, and the guys like to have a beer after a shift, but they wouldn't want to get hammered. Because you got to get tomorrow, the next day, and go down the mine again. So they were all very sort of subtle, middle of the road beers, very moorish, but not big hitters. So yeah, let's go for it. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a sort of dark amber. Okay, no head, or the head hasn't stayed around. It's not much later, I can't slop it. Okay, let's just get on with it. Let's give it a sniff. Toasted malts. It's a little bit of white pepper, but predominantly a malty sort of biscuity aroma. Cheers. Nice mouthfeel. Subtler flavour than I remember. It's me romanticising about it. Nice, subtle malt. Subtle bitterness. Hangs around a bit, but not, it's not a banging bitterness. Had the St. Peter's Brewery Gatekeeper Golden Ale, and that had a lovely sort of bitterness that really hung around. But this is much subtler than that. That biscuit malt there, everything's very subtle. So I literally haven't had one for about a year, just over a year or so. At 5%, those flavours are very sessionable. It wouldn't take you many, you'll be a bit rubber-legged on the way home. Okay. Now, to be totally honest, so this is a good pint. I think my palate, I like the bigger flavours. I like, so there are beers with bigger flavours than this, but this is not bad. If you're interested, give it a go. If you've got a favourite local brewery and they do a beer boxes and you think I should try those, drop it in the comments below. Let me know, and I'll consider that, because I think local breweries need support. Not bad. Its crown has been usurped a little, but a bloody good pint nevertheless. Cheers.